Here is the news, read by John Roberts. It's now known that Mr. Enoch Powell will definitely be standing in the first ballot on Tuesday for a new Conservative Party leader. Our political correspondent says this means that the contest is now not a matter simply between two different political personalities, Mr. Heath and Mr. Maudling, who stand for much the same sort of conservatism. It's also a battle between their sort of conservatism, moderate, middle-of-the-road modernising, and Mr. Powell's brand, with its rejection of an incomes policy and a planned economy, and its uncompromising belief in the virtues of capitalism. Our correspondent says it would be hazardous to try to say what effect Mr. Powell's intervention may have on a three-cornered first ballot, if that is what it turns out to be. Will he attract more than a faithful minority to him? If so, will he draw away some of Mr. Heath's support, so letting Mr. Maudling ahead? And would that Maudling lead amount to the 15% needed to give him the leadership first time? On the whole, a clear decision in the first ballot seems unlikely. Southern region train drivers have voted to end the go slow in the southeast and resume normal working from midnight tonight. At a 2-hour meeting at New Cross today, a resolution to this effect was carried by only 4 votes. It also called on the executive to obtain from the Railways Board an interim payment for the single manning of trains, pending the delegate conference next month. Scotland Yard say they think nobody else was involved in the death of the former boxing champion Freddie Mills, who was found shot in his car early today. A post-mortem examination will be held tomorrow. An American Air Force jet bomber has been shot down over North Vietnam by what an American military spokesman said might have been a surface-to-air missile. The crew are thought to have been killed. The leaders of 21 unions are reported to be sending a protest to the Ford Motor Company about the appointment of an American as managing director. A spokesman for one of the unions said they'd been given assurances when Americans took over financial control of Ford's that the firm wouldn't be Americanized and would remain under British management. Our diplomatic correspondent understands there's a fresh warning of the economic dangers facing Britain in a report to be published on Tuesday by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, whose members include leading European countries as well as Britain, Canada, and the United States. The report says that if Britain is to pay her way, there will have to be a very substantial increase in her exports. And the weather, a mainly dry day with some sunny intervals, is forecast for most places tomorrow. That's the end of the news.